What's up, everybody? Trauma Unicorn here. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's hunky dory, honky hooky. Welcome to Blight Fog. I don't know what this game is about. Um, saw it on Steam. Saw that it was rated well. Thought I might as well play it. Yeah. Let's just get into it. Begin new journey. I'm gonna mute myself if needed. A world doesn't die overnight. Many expected a sudden collapse. Lifetimes of exploration and ignorance led to a century of war instead. Machines fought us as we bled and starved. No one remembers why we fought. No one remembers who we fought. In the end, machines had died. It's a finger. As their last attempt to construct a tower, no one knows its purpose. They failed. And the machine curse spread. All technology can be infected. Small communities have survived around rivers and mountains. Now the curse is forcing them to leave their homes. Somewhere in the mountains, a last protected city stands. A last hope for a dead world. Right there, I think. I don't know. Loading. A body. A sharp pain pierces your palm as if someone was hammering a nail. I can't do that. Bird. Continue. Bird, you feel a hand with sharp claws trying to put something around your mouth. Success. Continue. You bite hard into the captor's hand. Now they are screaming. Another hand hits you so hard your head would spin if it wasn't held in place. Finally, they stop drilling into your hand. You feel you are being dragged somewhere. You hear a high-pitched squeal. They will throw you into the cold metallic ground. To the tower. To the tower. To the tower. You hear clapping of beaks slowly receding into the distance. Oh, hello. As your eyes adjust to the light, you realize you have been left alone in a cage. Like a wild beast. It smells of death. You are going to die here. Your hand still hurts. You notice a small, haphazardly stitched wound to the back of it. Marked. They marked you. They put a machine inside of you. They captured you, and there was no one else. You were always alone. But at least you didn't endanger anyone. But who captured me? The birds. They worship the machines. Conflicts between birds and mammals are common. They took you on board their mobile base. What's a mobile base? I know what that is. Mammals? Birds? Cultists, worshippers of machines, changed by the proximity of the tower. The tower? They are taking you there. Can you stop lighting up for me, please? I hate birds. What's a mobile base? Mammals? Go on. What are they going to do with me? The same thing the one you loved did. The birds will use you, just like, I guess she did. Everybody in your life just used you, and so will the birds. Focus. The birds will kill you and turn you into a machine. But why? How should I know? Religion? You never saw anyone survived You never saw anyone survive being taken by the cult. Maybe I should ask the birds? That's a horrible idea. Can I move? No, I can't move. They will kill you. You need to get out. Body. This seems to be a bit loose. With a little effort, you might be able to peel it off. Try to peel it off. The metal plate is cold to the touch. Stick your claws into the plate. Pull. You pull with all your strength, but the plate doesn't budge. The changing is getting closer. You push against the wall to free yourself. You push against the wall with your feet and try to pull. You feel your claws gripping out of your hands. Either the wall will let go. This is your last chance. Either they or the wall will let go. Stop, it's too much. You must hurt more when the birds are done with you. Pull. You hear a ripping sound within. Fuck, I hurt myself. You fall backwards to the ground. Check your claws. Your hands are sore, but your claws are accounted for. Crawl to the open hole. As you enter the dark shaft, you hear the birds' screeches growing louder. You're not out of the woods yet. As you crawl through the maintenance shaft, you hear a high-pitched noise and feel the maker vibrating underneath your skin. As you crawl through the maintenance shaft, you hear a high-pitched noise. Oh, I just read that. The birds will use it to track you. You must get rid of it. Try to pull it out with your claw. You rip some of the stitches and you stick the tip of one of your claws inside the wound. Sharp pain shoots up your arm. Perhaps this is not the best idea. Extremely low. You could do serious damage if you do your hand. Health check. Success rate extremely low. I must figure out a different way to get out. First, you must find a way to get out of here. Cult of the Phoenix. Fuck the birds and their religion. I must get out. It would be a miracle if this old rusty bike still worked. But it seems like your only means of escape. Hop on the bike. Continue. The machine feels surprisingly sturdy and almost eager to ride one last time. This will be your only chance. You try to start the bike, it will attract attention. Look for a different way out of the room. But find nothing except for some disgusting biological growth in the corner of the room. Determination. Failure. Continue. Continue. Try again. Continue. Critical success. Right out. I just had to speed through that. Hey... I need to... Window real quick. Sorry, hold on. Okay. I have no idea what's out there, but it must be... But I must get as far away from the birds as possible. Yes. I'm fingering the map. Body, you arrived at a town. You haven't eaten or drank for days. Your wounds have gotten worse, and the bike is running on nothing but willpower. Nav is broken, and the machine seems that it will collapse at any moment, and so do you. You must find help. I'm too weak to ride any further. What is in here? I'm not sure desperate enough to use a highway toilet. I can barely stand and know why I'm climbing this. Oh, you fucking wimp. The barn seems to be empty. Is this the only place that I can go at the moment? Because I want to explore around a little bit. Okay, it's either the barn or going back up the ladder, which I do not wish to do. How does one get inside the barn? What is this? Is anyone there? Oh, okay, so I'm looking for help, not necessarily just a place to stay. Vittle's Victory. Gutter surveillance. Construct towers over you. It seems they've put on a display to celebrate the hero acts of a person called Vital. Maybe they could help you. Okay, but where are they? And is this a pathway that I'm following, or am I going to die? This whole town seems to be vacant. Do giant bears live in there? Hello? Please assast me. Okay, it's not gonna allow me to climb that because I'm too injured and sick and hungry to do anything for myself. Why are the toilets locked? Because they want you to shit your pants. Seems pretty reasonable to me. I don't know why I didn't play this game sooner. It's fun. Before I go in there, let me explore around down here. Nothing, really? Okay. In that case, I will go back, because I am getting a migraine, and I need to grab a drunk. A strange light attached to what seems like a camera follows your movement. Cool, well, I'm about to die anyways, so let's just go in. Could it be a trap? It probably is, but you're too exhausted to do anything about it. Call out for help. Silence. Bang on the door. There is no response. Collapse to the ground. As you fall to the ground, you hear a rattling machine noise. You feel someone grabbing your legs and pulling you somewhere. You are too weak to fight back. Your consciousness slips away. Well, I'm dead. You are drifting in darkness, somewhere pierced by the sounds of welders and metal being cut. You hear crying from the distance and a soft voice, a stranger, coming to soothe the crying child. Then a giant machine rises from the ground. It screeches, drowning out the child's cries. The sound grows louder and louder. It tears the flesh from your bones, disintegrating you into nothingness. Darkness engulfs you once more. Suddenly, you are back on the streets of a long abandoned town in the dry desert. spending another night huddled up in a sewage pipe, rustling behind the local farms. At least it's warm. You have become accustomed to relying on the waste of the local town. As the fog spreads and covers more and more of the land in the forever gray night, the temperatures rarely rise to comfortable levels. Sunlight almost never penetrates the thick mist. Each season, food becomes more scarce. Looming famine forces many to venture east. Still, you linger on. I'm gonna just turn up. Still, you linger on to the land that gave you life, that took everything from you, all too soon. But this night is colder than most. Thoughts of your past haunt you as you shiver underneath a torn piece of cloth you stole from the farm. It has been years since your parents died, but you can't stop thinking about the warm bed sheets, your mother's voice singing you stories about trees and other wonderful things you would never see in your life. It's been years since you had a home, since you were loved. It's then when you feel her hand touch you for the first time. She takes you in. Two lonely souls finally coming together. You feel safe for the first time in years, but it's not meant to last. You feel like an eternity has passed when you start to feel your fever subsiding. The nightmares are less frequent. I'll wake up. You wake up on a surprisingly comfortable couch and the smell of garbage. Someone is crouching behind your bike. They are replacing it, repairing it. The stranger stands up from the bike, cleans her hands, and then notices you're awake. She seems startled. Don't what? Don't do anything stupid. She regrets her composure a bit. Who are you? You are the one who nearly died at my doorstep. And you saved me? Why? I liked your bike. But it was all the way out on the outside of town. I liked it when I found it. Now tell me, who did I save, and will I regret it? There's a marker on your hand. Who is hunting you? Don't worry, they won't find you in here as long as the power is on. The maker is silent. The vibrations have stopped. Name's Quinn, by the way. Is it Harley Quinn? Name's Quinn, by the way. I'm never gonna do that again. And you sure they can't find? I escaped from the bird prison. No one escapes the cultists. Who are you really? I was enslaved by a murder gang, but escaped. I was attacked by and captured by the birds. For real. You really mean it. That's a bloody fucking miracle you're alive. You were in pretty bad shape. So was your bike. I tried to fix it up. And you too. Are you an engineer? Yeah. You have a problem with that? Not at all. Except that if not for people like you and the machines, your parents would probably still be alive. Good. Good. Where did you get this bike anyway? Found it at the Bird's mobile base. You're lucky they keep this piece of scrap around. Do you think it's a good bike? Honestly, yeah. It's a piece of shit. I'm surprised you managed to even start it in the first place. So am I. How long was I out? 3 days. Thank you for taking care of me. Sure. Are you glad you saved me? I will be. If you don't end up murdering me in my sleep. Do you think I will? I don't know. I can't decide if you're just pretending to be crazy or actually mad. I'm definitely mad. I'm totally crazy. Do you want to find out? Don't. Don't do that. I saved your life, but that's it. We're not going that way. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's alright. It's not your fault. Sorry. Ugh. Lastly, it's been hard. Can I help? No, it's nothing. Just everyone leaving the town and shit. You want to talk about anything else? Do you live alone? Not really. Not really? It's complicated. Can you repair the bike? Already did, sort of. The nav should be working now. If you can get into radio range. I replaced the punctured fuel tank and overall fixed what I could. But I think you might be better off walking. What is this place? Grain. What? Grain. This place is called Grain. It's not hard, guess why. Farming colony? Stuck between the Twin Rivers. Great for farming. Less so when the floods came. The houses look weird. Most of them can be moved during floods to closer to the fields in use during a season. Where is everyone? Gone. Left for the shield city of Leogod. She explains mockingly, with a mockingly pompous tone. Not a fan of the shield city? Not a fan of the people living there? Because they are narrow-minded, hypocritical assholes. What do you mean? They say technology and machines are our doom, yet they use radio to tell us. I get there isn't a better way to send the message, but maybe we could just run and hide from the machine curse. Hell, maybe it's not even a curse in the first place. Nobody just bothered to study it. Everyone is afraid and acted stupid. The curse killed my parents. Yeah? Mine too. I'm sorry. So am I. Keep hearing voices. Voices? Like my emotions are talking to me. And do you listen to them? Sometimes. That actually seems like a healthy behavior. Can you remove the marker? Not without serious damage to your hand, and I refuse to do that. Your best bet is to find a doctor. But all of them are probably already in the city. Do you want to talk about anything else? Not really. I think you should rest now. I need to take care of some things. What thing? We can talk later. She leaves you in the room and locks you inside. Bitch. Is that really a living plant? Haven't seen one of those since that night. Oh no, don't think about those times. Left click on your portrait to open the inventory. Drag and drop items. Okay. Okay, so all I have is this shirt. Can I take my clothing off? That I can, and I'm pixelated. I'm gonna put the shirt back on. The clothing back on, I guess. Let me leave. Let me leave. I want escape. You have nothing better to do than lie down on the couch again. You barely close your eyes when a loud banging noise reverberates through the room. You hear footsteps as Quinn rushes back down to the garage. Stay here. Before she can finish the sentence, someone upstairs starts crying. A child. The lights flicker. Fuck. Could you... Got a child? I don't have time to explain. Just get upstairs. I don't know. Sing to him? Without further explanation, Quinn storms off outside. Fuck me. I'm not good with kids. Approach the cradle. You suddenly feel a bit of hope return to you. Maybe it's still not too late for a kind, as long as we have children. As you look inside, you finally see the miracle of a new life. However, it looks a bit different. To put it mildly, the child is a strangely round and flat face, and completely hairless. You've never seen one like this before. check the diapers. Luckily, everything down there is clean. Try to sing and nursery rhymes from your childhood. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, no one else is going to hear me but the child. Right, what's the worst that could happen? Clear your throat. For some reason, you feel really nervous about this. Okay, here we go. Sing the one your mother used to sing to you. You remember how your childhood, your mother putting you to sleep with warm blankets. She used to sing the most beautiful tales to you. She will never sing them to you again. I will remember her through song. Start singing. Put your heart and soul into it. You remember your mother, your childhood, and always made you feel better about with her songs. You put all of that into your performance. And the child stops crying finally. You notice you are the one crying instead. What the fuck was that horrible noise? A sharp voice coming from downstairs pulls you out of the moment. Get out. We are done. Quinn has returned and she isn't alone. You should probably check out what's going on. Let me see what this is. A strange box wrapped up in a stamp. It seems like it could be used to carry something. An intimidating, scared tiger has cornered Quinn in the garage. The left side of his body is covered with cybernetic implants. Are you the father? What's going on? Who the fuck are you? Leave him out of this, Vital. I am confused. I can see that, you poor thing. Where did you even find this fucking loser? No, wait, I don't care. What's that on your body? Oh, you mean my implants? Yeah, what are they? I mean, they make me strong. I kill machines with them and protect people. Aren't you a machine too, though? Looks at you with anger. Call me machine again and I will feed you to the fucking... I will feed you your own fucking eyeball, you blind fucking one-eared rat. I mean, aren't we all sort of machines? What the fuck are you yapping about? Look, I don't have time for this. He pauses for a while. You know what? You're right. I'm a machine. We all are. That's why I'm here. We are going to the city, but first, Quinn here will have to fix me like a machine. I just want to keep her safe, but I can't do that with a malfunctioning heart. You have a heart implant? The latest addition to my arsenal. Unfortunately, it seems the new heart is not ticking as it should. I will have the best mechanic from the dry coast right here. Well, the only one. But as long as she maintains me, I will be fine. I have a marker in my hand. Could you remove it? How to get an implant too? Even if I wanted to help you, which I don't, those things usually stay in place. It will fight you if you try to remove it. I guess I could cut your hand off. You are not cutting their hand off. Why would you replace your heart with a machine? To protect the good folks of this village, of course. It's the only one. I'm the only one who lives here now. Not my fault. All the others have left. Anyway, Quinn, here still needs me to protect her on the way to the city. No, I don't. I'm not going anywhere, and certainly not with you. So, you will let me die? I'm sorry, but this is no longer about you and me. Can you really protect your son from the machines? I'm not going anywhere with you. He growls in frustration. I really didn't want to do this. He pulls out a gun and points it towards Quinn's head. Before anyone can react to your quick movements, you shield Quinn's with your body. What are you doing? Fuck this. A bright flash defiantly bang overwhelms your senses as the fast-moving projectile is ejected from the vitral's gun. Your heart skips a beat or two. They say you will see your life flash in front of your eyes before the end comes, but your mind is filled with only surprise, confusion, and fear. Greet your death with eyes open. A bullet flies right above your head and hits the fuse box behind you. A fountain of sparks illuminates the room, like fireworks for a moment. The whole room is consumed by darkness. Before you can adjust your vision, Vitral drags Quinn outside. You only hear her cursing until the noise of an engine drowns her voice. The noise quickly fades as Vital drives away. Your eyes are slowly adapting to the dark. The child is crying upstairs. Coward! Did the bike talk? More likely just your head messing with you. You can't leave the child alone here in the dark. What are you going to do with it? You can barely take care of yourself. I must take him and save his mother. Why? I owe her my life. She did save you. What? Why did she save you? You must help her. She should not suffer like you did, having to obey your master's every whim. You will have time for her safety, for the self-pity party later. Now you need to do something about the child. You need to find a way to carry the child. This. Right? God damn it. God damn it. Inspect. This box is small. So do I go pick up the child and then... For some reason I can't pick up the box. Okay, there it is. You place the child safely in the box. Let's hope this works. This won't end in disaster. Now let's get out of here before the fucking birds come. Oh shit, that's right. Without the power, I'm gonna die. Open nav. Highway around the fog plains. Driving on the old highway seems like the safest option, but it will cost me more fuel and time. Traveling across the fog plains is going to be dangerous, but it might be able to catch up to Vitral. Yes. Go away, child box warning. I don't care. Tracks. No birds or killer machines in sight. Maybe traveling across the plains isn't so dangerous. Or maybe you got lucky. Some kind of monstrosity is lurking just behind that hill. Let's just follow these tire marks and hope they belong to Vitral and Quinn. Who else would be crazy enough to drive through here? If you want to catch up to Vitral, you can't go on foot. You'll have to ride the bike, which is horribly uncomfortable, but is surprisingly fast. The nav shows an older port here. Vitral must be passing through here. Yes.